What's going on today, guys? Hey, last time I mowed, I pulled the fill plug just to check and see what the oil level was like, and it was the oil level was fine, but you could definitely tell that moisture had gotten in there. The fluid's all milky. So today we're gonna pull the top off of this and flush everything out, get all that old crap out. I went to go drain it via the drain plug on the bottom, and the drain plug just sits there and spins. So I don't know if at some point it stripped out and they through bolted it with like a nut and a rubber bushing or grommet or something. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we're gonna find out. And yeah, we'll make it right. So let's get to work. Alright, so if you guys haven't noticed, the almost every bolt on here has some sort of a different size hex. Typical farm fixes, just use what you got. So I think instead of wire wheeling them and using the old bolts, I'm just gonna run into town and get all new bolts, washers, and nuts. And next time I won't have to have 8 different wrenches and different size sockets to get this job done, or whoever owns it in the future. So anyway, good. All right, guys. So here's what we're looking at. Other than the moisture in the oil, everything actually looks good. There isn't a whole bunch of play in the gears, so yeah, nothing really looks bad. And the oil still does seem pretty oily, but we're gonna get all that crap out of there and we're gonna put some new stuff in it. So hang tight. So I got all the contaminated oil out and got it pretty well cleaned up. So everything actually looks really nice in there. So what I'm gonna do is wire wheel all the mating surfaces on both it and the lid, and prep it for putting some gasket maker on it and sealing it up. So after this, I'm going to come through with the air compressor and blow out whatever crap I end up getting in there, and yeah, so it should all be good. So this did make some sparks on both of them. So if you are going to choose to use a wire wheel like that, make sure you get all your flammables, like the gasoline, etc., out of the way, because that can catch fire. And most of the time you're going to be busy grinding and you won't realize that there's a fire going before it's kind of too late. I'm going to take a chamfer to it. Give it a nice edge, top and bottom. So this case is plenty thick enough. If you want to put some threads into it, you can do that. All right. Now I'm going to take some of the used crappy oil as lubrication for this. Okay, so the thing about national pipe threads, most of you guys probably know this, but they're tapered, and that's what makes the seal work so well. So you don't want to run the tap all the way through it, because then the threads are too big and you can't do anything with it. So somewhere in this bag I have the plug. Oh, you're shitting me. Maybe not. I think I left it at the hardware store. Okay, folks, I'm back. So I bought one of these when I bought the rest of the bolts for this, and sure enough I left it at the hardware store. So I went to a closer by hardware store and boom, they had one in stock. So because the national pipe threads are tapered and you don't want to go too far, start by not going too far and then try it out, see how it is. So the way I did that, it's just about perfect. I might have ran it in a little bit too far, but it's going to be fine. It doesn't bottom out on the hex. So I know when you're doing pipe threads with oil, it isn't totally necessary to put Teflon tape on. I'm going to, just because it would feel really weird to not put Teflon tape on a pipe thread fitting. So I'm going to go ahead and break the rules, breaking the law. What I'm doing is illegal. Illegal in 27 states. And for those of you that don't know, you put pipe thread tape on the opposite way of which it tightens, so that when you tighten it, it stays. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to remove whatever metal shavings are in there. All right, so we got all new bolts, new new gear oil. Just need to sharpen up the blades, and I'll be cutting some hay tomorrow. Nice knowing I can now rest easy, knowing when I'm out in the field it's taken care of. I didn't know how bad it actually was inside there, so there's several other things I really want to do to this mower, but like build a canopy for it and give it a nice squirt of paint. I may end up just using it for this season and getting something better next season, I guess. We'll see what happens. There's lots of options out there, and it'd be nice to have like a 6.5 or a 7 foot cut instead of 5.5. I'd be happy with like a 5-disc mower of some sort, something that's newer I can get parts for, that's well taken care of. But we'll see. For now, this baby's gonna do me some good, and job's done for the day. I got a few other things I'm gonna do. I know you guys wanted to see some chickens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.